Hey, good afternoon everybody, and welcome down to my craps pit. So today I'm going to be rolling out TRG's wagering system number 4, Win More, Keep More, playing it on the Don't Pass bar. Now, I'm buying in with $100, that's 10 $10 units, and we're going to be following along on the flowchart and see how well we do. I'll just be random rolling it. I'll be just chucking the dice down to the end, trying to simulate a bubble craps or just basically an average table, and just see how we do. All right, let's roll them out. All right, I know it's difficult to see, but up here in my rack, I've got 10 $10 units. So two $5 chips, right? Okay. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. Now, you could scale this. You could play it with $25, $250 buy-in, and that would work just fine, or $50 or $100, depending on what your bankroll will allow. You can also do this, with $20 on a bubble craps machine. $2 units or whatever it might be. So it's scalable. I chose $10 units just because it's going to be easy. If I have to do a half of a unit, it's going to be just easy to calculate. So that's the reasoning behind it. All right, now this video is apt to go just a little bit long because not a lot of action happens. So I'll try to make this as fast as I can, but I want to see what the real world results would be on a real craps table. All right, let's try it. All right, here we go. So I've got unit number 1, initial bet on the don't pass. I've got my puck over here. Let's see here. We'll use that puck. It'll be easier to see. And yep, okay, great. So you can see my bets. I also have the landing zone up there. I know if you're on a phone, this is going to be a little hard to see, but yeah, we'll try our best, see what we can do. All right, we're just throwing them down there. All right, we're going to start out with a 10. That's a 6 and a 4. There we go. And we're going to mark it. Also, I don't know if you can see it very well, and I'll pop this up on the screen from time to time, but I've printed out TRG wagering system number 4, Win More, Keep More, from the Fred section on the Casino Combat webpage. All right, here we go. There's a 10. All right, so we lost that one right off the bat. All right, so pull the puck off, take our bets down, and let's figure out what we're going to do. So now I've got 9 units in my play stack. I lost that initial bet, so we're going to go over to the regressive side of things, and we're going to throw in $20 on the don't pass bar. All right, new shooter. Here we go. Shake them up. And that's ace deuce. That's good for us. That's a winner on the front line, or on the don't pass. Sorry. There's that ace deuce. Okay, we do not have a point yet, but we do have a win. There's 10, there's $20. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick it all up, and I only pick it all up right now just so I can illustrate what's happening on the play stack. All right, so I know this is sideways, but I'm going to illustrate what's happened here. So we had that $20 win, so I've got $40, right? Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units in my play stack. There's 8 units, there's 9 units, there's 10 units, and an 11th unit. Okay, I'm going to set that right there for just a second. Now, if we consult the chart, on a regressive 1, that was a 2-unit bet, we won that. So we're going to come down and ask the question, is our play stack less than 11 units? Well, no, it's not. Our play stack is actually equal to 11 units. So that's going to shoot us off to the side where we have to go either to the progressive 1 or the progressive 2 if that was 2 wins in a row. And honestly, I don't remember if that was 2 wins in a row. I just don't remember. So we're going to go over to regressive 1 and make a 1-unit bet. Now, since I have an extra in my play stack, we're going to lock that up in the win stack. All right, so now we're going to go back, and we are on the progressive side of things, and I'm going to make a $10 bet. And just for grins, to help me remember, I'm just going to put a little dice right here, and it's above the progressive column. When I'm on the regressive side, I'll move it over, and when I'm on the build play stack, just to help me keep it straight. I've been practicing this over and over, and I do get lost from time to time. All right, let's go back to the shooter. So shooter's still looking for a point. And we don't get it. That's a 617. And I don't think you can see that on the screen. Let me push that back. There's a 6, 1, and 7. All right, we still do not have a point with that shooter, but we did lose that bet. Okay, so what it says here, did we win or did we lose? We lost. So that's going to shoot us back over to the regressive side of things. And regressive 1 is a 2-unit bet. So here's 10, here's 20, and this is still in that same shooter. We're still looking for a point. Here we go. All right, that's a 628. I apologize. I'll try not to throw them quite as hard. That way it might stay in the field of vision of the landing zone. So 628, point's going to an 8. All right, so when the point's on a 6 or an 8, you kind of got an option here. So I don't like the 6s and the 8s on a don't bet. You can hedge it by placing that bet also. So if you roll an 8, in this example, if you roll an 8, you're going to get paid on the pass line. If you roll a 7, it's going to be a wash and you repeat the bet. But that is kind of next level. Let's not do that today. Let's just roll it out as it was intended and see how we do. All right, so we set the point to an 8. We're really hoping for a 7. That's a 415. There's the 1. There's the 4. Oh, I apologize. I brought it back to the wrong screen. My bad. All right, so I didn't change the outcome of the dice, but that's a 415. That's a 437. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. There we go. So puck's going to come down, and we're going to get paid. That was a 2-unit bet, $20 win. I'm going to pick it all up again. All right, so I've got my $40 I just picked up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8, 9, 10, and again, I've got a leftover bet. Let me double check that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So I know that we're going to be able to take another $10 and lock it into our win stack. So now I've got a 2-unit win stack. But what happens over here? We just won our progressive 2 bet. Our play stack is not less than 11. Go back a step. So it was 11. So that's going to send us back over to the progressive side again. So back to the progressive 1-unit bet. Here we go. New shooter coming out. Ace deuce, we win. That don't pass bet. Love that. Those are my favorite. All right, so we are on the progressive side. We are going to get paid. And let's take a quick look at that play stack again. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so again, we've got an extra play stack. Now, if I come back over to my instructions here, on the progressive side, on a progressive 1 bet, did we win? Yes, we did. So our next bet is going to be a 1-unit. This can go into my win stack, but I'm going to take a half unit, just one $5 chip. So on a $10 bet, half a unit is $5. And we are going to make a $15 bet. Now, this is the only circumstance when we're on the progressive side of things that we actually pull any money from our win stack. Okay, here we go. New shooter. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think that was an ace deuce on the come out. So this is the same shooter here. Still looking for a point, and that is a 617. We did not get that point. We are going to lose that $15 bet. No problem, right? Okay, so what's going to happen here? We are going to take that bet away. It's going to go back into the bank. And if we look back over here, and I won't flip the camera this time, but I only have 9 units now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've only got 9 units. I don't have enough to put anything into my win stack this time. And since that was a progressive 2 bet, a loss on a progressive 2 bet, we are going to go back to the regressive side, and we're going to bet 2 units or $20. This 2 units comes from the play stack. So here's 10, here's 20. on the don't pass line. Now you can play it on the pass line. Don't get us wrong. Slight edge, little bitty edge by playing it on the don't pass side. All right, here we go. And that's an 8. 5, 3, 8. We're going to mark that. And bear with me 1 minute. I forgot to move my dice. We are on the regressive side. We are on a regressive 1 bet. So I just wanted to move that over to make sure I keep track of where we're at. All right, now we just keep throwing the dice. Here we go. That is a 4, 1, 5. Bring it back to where I should shoot from. A little left-handed toss. And 6, 1, 7. There we go. Love it. Okay, so we're going to win that bet. Bring the puck down. I hope you saw that. That was a 6. It rolled when I brought it back. Okay, so we just won 2 units or $20. Okay. Now let's take a quick look at what our play stack looks like again. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 8, 9, 10, and lo and behold, we've got an extra unit. So that's going to allow us to put another unit in our win stack. So I'm up to 10, 20, 30. I'm up to $35 in my win stack. All right, but what do we do here? Let's go back over to the chart. So we were on a regressive bet. We bet 2 units. We won 2 units. Now we have to ask the question, is our play stack less than 11? No, our play stack was actually equal to 11. Now, I shouldn't have moved that over yet. It was right here. So we go back over to the progressive side of things and bet a single unit. So I'm going to move that back over to progressive. We're going to take 1 unit from the play stack, place our bet. All right, here we go again. New shooter. We are on the progressive side of things. Oops, no roll. There we go. Dice are out. And that's a 7 on the come out. 5, 2, 7. All right, so we're going to lose our progressive bet. Put that back in the bank. And what happens on the loss in the progressive? We're going to the regressive side of things. And regressive 1 is a 2 unit bet from your play stack. So I'm going to take $20, 2 units, place it down there. All right, here we go. Looking for a point. That's an 8, 6, 2. All right, let's mark it. Bring the dice all the way back. Now we just play it out. That's a 9, 3 and a 6. Now, this is going faster, than a real table would. And you have to combat against distractions when you're playing this. That's a 4, 1, 5. Because you might find somebody that goes on 15 rolls. It might have the dice in hand for 20 minutes while you're just waiting for a resolution on that one bet. There it is, 6, 1, 7 out. Okay, so that was a quick 7. That's great. Let's bring it back. Take the puck down with it. And let's get paid. All right. All right, so we won those 2 units. Let's bring it back up here and see where we're at. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 units up here in my play stack. There's 8, there's 9, there's 10, there's 11. Okay, that was a regressive 2 bet. We won. Our play stack less than 11? No, it's actually equal to 11. So it's going to send us back over to the progressive 1 bet. I can take this extra unit, because we only need 10 in our play stack, and we're going to put it down in our win stack. So now I'm at $10, $20, $30, $45 in my win stack. Take 1 unit from my play stack, and let's start the progressive journey here. All right, here we go. Dice are out. And that is a 6, 4, 2. Mark it. Okay, now we're looking for that 7 again. And that is a hard 10, 5 and a 5. Square. I was going to say square pair, but that's not right. Six, 3, 9. Yeah, I would say one of the hardest things that I've encountered when I'm playing this, I've only played it in bubble craps. I haven't played a real table yet. But kind of getting lost. Am I on a regressive side? Am I on a progressive side? Or am I on the build the play stack? And that is a 5-2 beautiful 7. All right, let's bring them all down. And we're going to get paid on that progressive side of things. Flip back over to this cam. Pay the win. Bring it all up here. Take stock of our play stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, so we know we've got another one we're going to bank up here in just a second. So that was a win on the progressive one side of things. So it goes down to say the next bet is going to be your base bet plus a half of a unit. All right, so let's take this and let's lock it up in our win stack for real quick and see I'm at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I'm at $55. But I'm gonna take $10 from my play stack and 1/2 of a unit or $5. And we're gonna make a $15 progressive 2 bet. All right, here we go, dice are out. Ace deuce on a $15 bet, we're a winner. That's a winner for us, love that. Hope you can see that. Let's bring it in. Ace and deuce. Okay, we do not have a point yet, but we have a win. All right, so we're going to take $15 and we're going to pay it, and we're going to pick it all up and come back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and check this out. I've got 2 units now that I can move to my win stack. This is awesome news for us, guys. So we're going to do the. Before I do anything, let's go back to the flow chart. And that is a win on a progressive 2 bet. And have I hit my exit goal? This is key. So my exit goal is going to be about 7 units. Now, you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, whatever you want, but I'm sticking with TRG's recommendation of 7 units. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. I am at my exit point right now. So the flow chart would say cash out. But this has been just a few minutes, so I want to push it just a little bit. So I am only going to I'm going to go back up to progressive 1. I'm going to take $10, and it really doesn't matter. Let's stick with the plan. So I'm going to take $10 out of the play stack, and I'm going to play until I lose a bet. Okay, and that will be my exit point. I have already locked in profit here. We're not going to lose. We're not going to lose anything here. All right, here we go. Shooter, trying to establish a point, and that is a 5-1-6. Points going up to the 6. Now, if I win this bet, I'm going to go. Oh shoot! I apologize, everybody. I didn't mark it there. So I hope you were able to see that 6 when I pulled it back. All right, and there it is, 3, 4, 7 out. That's great. That is great for us. There's 3 and a 4. Let's pull the puck down. All right, now let's get paid. Now, remember what I said. I was going to just keep on going until I actually lose that bet. So I'm going to leave that bet there. This is a progressive 2 bet. So I'm going to take a half of a unit, add it to it, and lock up that half unit. All right, we're looking for a point. Dice are up. Hard 4, love the hard 4s. There we go, we marked the point. Now we just keep rolling. Now 7's gonna win us $15. 3, 2, 5. Dice are up. 5, 4, 9. Now again, you might have to settle in. Flag down the cocktail waitress, waiting for her to walk by. Hard 4. All right. Well, we didn't win it, but that's okay. So we just hit the negative, or we just hit the exit point for this game. All right, so we're gonna take that down. We lost that bet. Now let's see exactly where we are. All right, so that was just a few minutes of playing, right? And that would have been much longer if we had been at the casino. But let's color it up really quick. So I got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So there's 100. That was my buy-in. So what was my profit? Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $65. All right, so I was just $5 short of my goal, but it's not worth it to fight it again and possibly come out behind. Maybe not behind, but a lower amount. Let's take that $65, get out of here, come back tomorrow, and do it again. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I do enjoy this. This is something that I really am excited about, and maybe I'll come back and do it again at a $25 level. All right, thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you later.